Hey guys, it's Seeking Jade here. Today I'm going to be doing a review on this Disney Diamond Collection Parks exclusive Aurora doll. So without further ado, let's get this video on the way. And the reason why she is bubble wrapped all inside is because I did buy her second hand. The original seller brought her obviously from the Disneyland Paris, and they said they deboxed her, and after a couple of weeks decided they no longer wanted her, so they'd sold her. And so I brought her. I think I paid about £95 for her, including shipping. I know it did sell for about 120 euros, so I'd say that's quite a good deal for £95 for this Parks collection doll. So anyway guys, let's get on to the unboxing and see what she looks like on the inside, because I don't know what she looks like and I'm really excited, so let's continue. And before I open her up, I'm just going to show the outside of the box. It has like a little pink detailing on the bottom. Then it has this really gorgeous artwork of Aurora. It is, I think, absolutely stunning, this artwork. And anyway, let's get on to opening her. So that took a little bit of work of cutting some plastic. Here is the back of the box art. It is the Aurora's parents' castle. It has the village. I think that is quite a nice little touch to actually show her parents' castle, obviously the castle that she never really grew up in, but obviously that's a nice background piece. It does have the string still attached from where it would have been holding her. And you can hear the plastic on the inside that was attached to everything, so that makes a little bit of noise, but that doesn't really matter. I think this is a very nice display piece, a nice little background for her. But anyway, let's get on to the most exciting part of the actual unboxing. And now to take off the 75 miles of bubble wrap. Move some of her curls back. Oh my goodness, she is stunning. Just look at her face, her outfit. And when most people don't debox these, they won't realise that she has this sort of like little velvet train. Oh my goodness, she is stunning. I can't even, like, she is beautiful. So, so beautiful. I am just speechless, like sorry about that, I had to take a moment there. I was just like so taken back with how beautiful she is. So she has like sort of a nudie, pinky, browny, purpley sort of eyeshadow. She has these stunning rooted lashes. She's got lovely purple eyes, a nice pink lip, and you can see with her tiara Oh, it has moved a little. It's made of like a plastic and it has some gems inset into it. It does have some little string attached to her forehead to keep it in place. I think the only shame is that her fringe here is so bulky. It'd be nice if there was maybe the fringe was a little more shaped in instead of being a little more cut angularly. But I love how it does have that little curl. They have like styled that in. She does have some very gelled ringlets. They do, some of them have locked in with each other, so I'm gonna have to possibly like style them in so they look a little more flush and more sort of full together. She has this lovely gold necklace with gold gems in it, and the same as the tiara, it has a nice rose detailing. She has like these capped sleeved, oops, sorry, her ringlets are everywhere. These gorgeous capped sleeve dress with these pretty little white sort of detailings on it. It's kind of making it look a little like a pearl effect. It's covered in glitter. It is very glamorous. Then she has a quilted effect dress. The dress isn't at all, the bodice isn't actually quilted. It is just printed in a way to give the impression that it's like quilted, with little glitter points at every sort of diamond to give obviously that impression that it's a quilted effect. Then onto the little triangle tiers that she has. They are made of a sort of iridescent fabric in a sort of pastel-y, not quite, but like a pale pink, so it contrasts quite nicely. It matches the sleeves, they are a similar colour and that light pink, so you have a mixture of that sort of not quite hot pink and a nice pastel-y pink. And it is also the same for the back, but you have the little seam and there is a little gap here, but that is obviously because of if you were to take the dress on and off. Then for her sort of, are they, would I call them gloves? They're sort of glove, like fingerless gloves, arm warmers. They have more of those pearl detailings. It's very thick at the sort of the top of the sleeve, and it sort of scatters down. What I have done is I have pulled them down a little bit because originally they were quite high, but I think it would look a bit nicer sort of pulled down. It would kind of look a bit more like the original sort of outfit or the Aurora dress where the sleeves did come down quite to the hands. But I think that is very nice. They are white, it contrasts quite nicely with the rest of the outfit, because I think if these were pink it would have blended in, but with the white it does help it stand out. The dress is made out of a, I'm trying to remember the type of fabric. It's like a transparent fabric. It's quite thick and it does crease quite easily, as you can see, but it does give the dress a lot of volume, because where there is pleats in this, it does help create volume without having too many layers. So it does variate, yeah. So there is different panels. So there is a panel of like the hot pink, a panel of the light pink, and that sort of variates throughout the dress. The biggest parts are actually this light pink, and then there is hot pink parts everywhere. So it does give a nice contrast of that nice light and pink. And where there is so many pleats, it does create a lot of volume. There is an underskirt of a satin fabric, which is quite thin and quite close to the body. So obviously this means that the dress can poof out quite much, and it's not going to be too heavy because obviously most of the volume is from this lightweight fabric that is pleated. Oh, and I have to lift up her dress. She does have some lovely gold heels. Oh, she does have articulation at the knees. Not like that sort of matters too much because she's not exactly posed outside of the box, or posed really, but she does have articulation at the knees, so if she was to be sat down she can do, because her knees do go down. And on the back she does have this sort of, what would you call it, like a sort of cape train of this sort of velvet fabric which has a slight pink shimmer to it. On the underside is a sort of pink satin. It is the same sort of satin that is used on the underskirt, so that's a sort of bring a cohesiveness to it that they are continually using that satin. But all in all, she is stunning. So stunning. I can't believe it. Like, ugh, beautiful. So obviously the dress does velcro off at the back, and I have discovered that this train bit does come off, so if you were to debox her, you have the option of having her with this train velvet piece or without it. You can have it with or without, but I'm gonna keep it on because it does give it a very regal feeling. I am so happy that I have got her. Like, at first I wasn't entirely sure when I first saw them, but now that I have it in my hands, I am so happy that I have her. And the reason why that I got her was because on Tuesday the 26th of February, that is when the 60th anniversary limited edition Aurora came out, obviously in the Briar Rose outfit, and it was 8 AM, I got online, 1 minute passed, she finally showed up, got her into my basket, 2 minutes past 8, I was paying for her, and then I got an error message. Sold out. So I was quite heartbroken at 2 minutes past 8, the doll that I had wanted for a very long time. Well, I'd wanted an Aurora doll, limited edition Aurora doll for a long time, and since I saw her, I was like, getting her, definitely getting her. I was heartbroken. And a little while after, I went onto eBay later that day and I saw her. And the seller was selling her unboxed. You could either have her with a box or without the box. Either way, didn't differentiate the price. They were offering about 110 for her, so I offered about £90 as a why not try for it, and they accepted it. So this was my little consolation to myself for not getting the Briar Rose, but I'm kind of quite happy that I have her. Like, at first, it's like, but now seeing her, I feel like maybe it was a sign that I wasn't meant to have Briar Rose, and this was the one that I was meant to have. Like, she is just stunning. Like, if you are thinking about getting the Part Collection doll, I would definitely recommend getting it now before the price does hike, because obviously some people are already scalping it, but you can get some of them for a good price. So if you do see one for a good price and you are umming and ahhing about it, I would definitely recommend that you get it now, because this is definitely a doll you need in your collection, because she is stunning. Like, this is now my new favourite doll. Like, no other doll is ever going to be able to top this. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to my little waffle on my latest doll for my collection. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Toodle-doo!